Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is brother Marquise, and I'm down here. I don't even know where I am. I've been on the road for a while. I have no idea where I am. Oh, I'm in Illinois. I'm actually headed up to Wisconsin, and it's pretty warm out here. I've already gotten myself a nice parking space right in front of the scale house, right in front of the scales rather. So when it's time for me to go, I can just pull out without any freaking restriction. You know what I mean? So I'm actually live right now because I wanted to just kind of give you all a feeling of what it's like to be out here on the road. Now, I've been trucking for 21, 22 years, and I tell you, it's nothing like it in the world. Hold on. Nothing like it in the world. It has its ups, it has its downs, and it does definitely have its challenges. And one of the challenges that I have right now is raising children, raising teenagers, raising boys. Right now, it's not easy because they're at that age now where they are trying to express themselves in ways that will get themselves in really jacked up situations, and it's hard not being able to be home. I mean, everything about me, I wanted to be home, but because of the occupation that I do, it's. I mean, I can be home, but I still got to go. Now, like I said, I've been doing this for 20 years, and I've been wanting to get out. And I had some a couple of shots, and I missed my opportunity to get out. I didn't get enough. I don't think I got enough support. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to pull away from what you've done. You try to recreate yourself, and I didn't have all of my ducks in a row. That's really ain't nobody fault but my own. And so, you know, I've always wanted to get out of the truck and to be the father. You know, a lot of men, well, not a lot, but some men shy away from that responsibility. But for me, it's like, what is the whole point of being married and procreating and all that? You have to be a father. Being a father is one of the best things that I had ever done in my life. Being married is one of the best things I've ever done in my life. I enjoy marriage. I enjoy being a father. But being a father slash truck driver, now that is a whole different ball game. It is not for the faint of heart. I mean, a lot of truck drivers out here, they are single. Some of them have their spouses with them. Fortunately for them, uh, there are a lot of players out here, and a lot of even some of the married men out here. It's not a good look, y'all. It's not a good look. And I, for one, I don't have time for it. I mean, my whole thing is, you don't want to bring anything home that you didn't leave with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Unless it's money. Other than that, no, we are not playing them games. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. We are not about that life. But trying to raise kids, trying to do the right thing, it's not easy. And for those drivers who have a home life, it's a great thing. It's a great thing when you can have enough time for your family, for your family and whatnot. But it sucks when it's go time, because when it's go time, you're in the win. I mean, the type of situation that I have, I we go back to a DC, and we drop and hook and we keep it moving. I mean, there are times when I get back to the DC, I can go home. I probably could have went home today, but I got to go way up north. I'm talking. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm going. I'm going. Oh, I'm going to Virginia in Minnesota. That's like south of International Falls, and I've been in International Falls. That's way up. That's in the nosebleed section of the United States. So that's where I'm going, and I probably could have went home, but I'm the kind of guy I like to get a jump on it. And so when I get to the DC, I went ahead and dropped and picked up my other trailer, and I could have went home, but I'm like, no, no, you lay over, you keep on pushing to go up north, and you'll catch the layover on the other side. You'll get the more home time on the other side if that's what you choose to do. Good thing about being an owner operator is that you can pretty much tell them I'm taking a day off. I love it, and so I have that working for me as well. Thank God, because if I was working for somebody else, you are stuck out here until they tell you when it's appropriate for you to go home. I never could agree with that. That's why I didn't do this job. That would keep me out on the road any other time, unless unless I was doing it for myself. And so again, it's not an easy situation out here in these streets, and truck drivers don't get enough respect as it is. And being a father and all that stuff is hard. The celebration though is when you come home and you got a fat check waiting on you. I mean, that's good, especially when you don't have to pay because of breakdowns and all this other kind of stuff, and you can actually instead of save that money, you can invest. And because the goal there is to have more money on the other side than you do on this side. I mean, I don't really save money; I invest it. I would rather have my money work for me, and that's what I do. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But being a father out here is no joke. I see these other men out here. Um, a lot of times you'll see these old school truck drivers. They say, "Well, if you shouldn't be a truck driver if you want to go home." And it's like, no, I got a family. I want to go home. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you're one of these people who love your home time, make the most of it. I will definitely try to do a better job at my home time, because a lot of times when I am at home, I spend my free time continually looking for other opportunities, um, to garner more income. And sometimes I can't do that a lot, because we got family stuff, and a lot of times, man, I'm just tired. And the wife, she wants to go out sometimes, and I try to do my best with that. I think I've done better this year, but I try to get up and try to get out there and be more active and whatnot, because this driving stuff, man, it takes a toll on your body. And when you get home, really all you want to do is sleep. You don't want to talk to nobody, you don't want to see nobody. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? The only people I want to see is my family. So, to it's not an easy job out here, even though, yeah, you're sitting all day. Trust me, it takes a certain person to do this job. And your attitude got to be right. There are a lot of stink attitudes out here, and these truck drivers, man, do not piss a truck driver off. Besides, the truck driver, he has your stuff. Get out of the way. Make his day. Get out of the way. Learn how to merge on the freaking road. Get out of the way. You know, right lane is the slow lane. Any other lane is a passing lane. You know, get out of the way. Make space for the big boy. It's because a lot of these drivers, we are on a tight schedule. We are on a clock. The clock is running out. And if you decide to brake check a truck, you could cause that load to shift. You could cause that driver to lose control of his vehicle, and it's nothing to play with. So I'm just going to encourage y'all to get out of the way. You know, get out of the way. Get out of the way, please. Got to say it nicely, because a truck driver's under the gun, and then when he gets to the location, sometimes those shippers and receivers, they treat you like crap. I've been to places where they didn't have bathrooms for truck drivers. I mean, don't get me wrong, rightfully so. After truck drivers crap on your toilet and don't clean up behind themselves. You like, yeah, we're not doing that. I mean, I get it. But for us who are not dirty and nasty like that, I mean, it's kind of it's kind of hard. And a lot of these people, they give truckers a bad name, and we're not trying to do that. We're trying to improve everything, you know. But the first things first, the money and the home time is where it's at.